Welcome to Solo Shot First, and today we're going to be having a look at a custom figure that I've painted up using the Axe Woves figure there that you see on the right hand side to create the, I think he's called the Judge from the Mandalorian from Season 3, Episode 3. So let's just move that card back out of the way and have a look at the figure. So what I've actually tried to do here was just use that Axe Woves figure to create the Judge himself. Now, I've tried to depict the actual colours as close to what I could see on the actual character in the series. And I think it's actually come out quite nicely. The one thing obviously missing from this figure is the cape. He did have a green cape that comes over his shoulder, his left-hand shoulder. So the only thing that I've tried to get a little bit of screen accuracy, the only thing that I couldn't judge was what colour this armoured plate would be on the top of his shoulder there. So I've just sort of gone with that sort of like a darky, creamy wash. But the rest of it I've tried to actually reenact as close as I could see it on the screen. So you've got the silver sort of knee guards, a grey and a sort of orange plate on the leg. I didn't actually paint the body of the figure, quite simply just because actually having all of those moving parts would be difficult, and also I just really wanted to sort of reiterate and make the armour look as good and as accurate as I could. So let's see if we can get him moving on the spinner. Okay, so here we've got him moving around. Now, the actual paints that I used for this, they're all pretty much Revel paints. The silver for his forearm guard there, and the green on his right forearm. The chest plate is a sort of a darker red, and he's got a grey shoulder pad on his right hand side. With regards to the actual helmet itself, this was always going to be a little bit more tricky because originally the orange that I used on the leg guard was very, very, very vibrant. So actually what I ended up doing, sorry, my spinner is going very, very slow, was for the jetpack and his helmet, well, I used the silver acrylic paints. I just used a standard matte orange paint. Sorry about that, get him working. And it actually gives off a pretty good rustic look, so I'm not unhappy with the way that has actually come out. I want to try and do a few other of these Mandos from that series, and we'll need to look at trying to do like a couple of females as well. But I'm actually really pleased with the way that's come out. Let's get him off that spinner because it's not working very well. So that just gives you a slightly better look of the figure. There's no point me going through the articulation on this because we've already covered this figure, but it is one of the super articulated ones. I might try and do something with either the sort of the Death Watch, or I should say the Mandalorian Super Commando or the Death Watch Airborne Trooper. But looking at those figures, I think it'll be a little more tricky, which was why, look, I will give it a go, but it was why I wanted to use Axe Woves for this example. But I think it's actually come out quite nicely. Let's bring that figure in so you can see. I mean, the paint applications on that helmet are very difficult to do when you're doing it all by hand, which I've done. But the way that sort of orange has come out is quite nice, because it does look a little bit patchy, and it actually looks a bit worn, which is pretty much as you see them in the actual series itself. And exactly the same with the jetpack on the back. It does look rather worn and rather beaten up. The rest of the figure, I haven't painted. Those grey bits are straight from Axe Woves himself. But I think it works quite nicely in terms of the actual look. As I said, this was never going to be a really long video on this one. I just wanted to sort of put this one out there to sort of get your opinion on this, really. But I really like the way that the actual colouring has come out on that. And I think that's come out really nicely. So yeah, I do need to sort of cape out here for that right arm, but I need to sort of work out what sort of cloth I can use to do that. But other than that, you know, yes, it's tricky painting these, and it took a long time because I had to use a white primer first for all of those pieces. But I'm actually really happy with the way that has come out overall. So it just goes to show, again, like anything else, a little bit of time, a little bit of application. You know, I picked this Axe Wove figure up, I think it was for about £10 from Star Action Figures. Unfortunately, I think they have sold out now on their website. But I just need to have a little bit more of a look at some of the other figures from those Mandos from that series, and see if we can paint up and do a few more. Anyway, it was just a quick video today, just to show you that. I'm quite happy with that, because I'm not sure whether we will actually see that figure in the line. I'm sure we will get some more Mandos, probably, because they're quite easy with some of the sculpts. You could kit bash a few of those and put them together. It'd be good to sort of see if we do get those. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel and you want to subscribe, please do. If you've got any questions, any comments on this figure, on this custom figure, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.